home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. In motion goes the tight end. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now Mahomes. Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 15. And the Chiefs go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
On first and 10, it's Swift. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards that time. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. Touchdown! Philadelphia! DeAndre Swift, 38 yards. And the Eagles have come back to make it a 2-point game.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
There he goes, left side. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 43 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
But earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2.
Attack! Easy. Yellow.
They'll try and throw for it. Complete at the 1. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
16, Eagles 6.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. As they've got it as we resume action. Butker now to kick this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
They'll take over at first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Attack!
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Here's 2nd and 7.
Attack!
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Eagles' 11-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This close to the goal line, you got to be very careful with the offense calls run routes. When you call a pick trying to screen you off from your coverage, does a nice job of avoiding that and helping force an incompletion.
43.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. That is caught by Rice for a Kansas City touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
An 11-yard touchdown. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Eagles 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Throwing is Hurts. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. Touchdown, Philadelphia! DeAndre Swift with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's Pacheco once again. And he's got some space here. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 88 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Travis Kelce. He'll get it inside the 20. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for 2 is denied. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone.
25-yard line.
Great. No touch.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
No touch.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
No touch.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Now Hurts will turn and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Hey, Silver. No touch.
They're going to look to throw. those early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off down the left sideline. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
A run by Pacheco on second down. Broken tackle. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 3rd and 3. Mahomes now to throw. Touchdown! Travis Kelce in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are able to add on to their first half lead. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. They're going to try and run, but he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
Rashad Penny on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
63.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
On first down, Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Chiefs. Once again at their own 37-yard line. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Yellow, 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 yellow. Attack, attack. Right side. Right side.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Complete to Zacchaeus. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 2. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Chiefs will take over here just shy of the 30. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on first and 10, just shy of the 30. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. That one caught by Rice. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. On first down, they go back to Pacheco. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a second down and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 40-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Again, it's Pacheco. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down, it's Pacheco. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. 123 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down, Kansas City.
Sunday. 15.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
First down, Chiefs.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. He will push his way down to about the 14. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Second down and 8.
43. 43.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Yellow.
Now they send the tight end in motion left. Pacheco will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. A handoff now for Pacheco. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. This offense so far on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Mahomes now on the sneak, trying to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
The tackle occurred in the end zone. Result of the play is a safety.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.